Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Burks in at the shooting guard. And for Toronto, big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
And yes, it's good.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Anunoby against Burks. Here's Cunningham. And the basket is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Cunningham outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Pistons. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
First free throw is good.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Second free throw, no good. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Here's Ivy. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Here's Bagley. Over Siakam. Nails the baby hook.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
And finished off by Siakam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Top of the key, Wiseman. The pass to Cunningham. Over Barnes. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Wiseman. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
To the paint, inside shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And he recovers it. Nobody near Schroeder. Drills it from outside. Schroeder's got 5 men.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Over Cunningham. And he can't bank that one in. The Pistons trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot from 12. And Barnes sends it back. They retain possession. Another shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. From 13. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Cleveland. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Raptors leading by 3. Barnes outside. Back to Schroeder. Bagley with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Ivy. Toronto grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Schroeder after Alec Burks has scored. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Pirtle. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket. Now,
here's Bagley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Assisted, Ivy.
Raptors with the lead. Trent passes to Pirtle. Back to Trent. Wiseman with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Trent passes to Barnes. from down low. Uses the glass to drop it in. Barnes has got his second basket.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
And the Raptors with some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Perk. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And McDaniels subbed in for Barnes. Now, here's Durant. Last time out, he had 14 points. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Thompson against Trent. 5 to shoot. Thompson for the triple.
Gary Trent Jr. taking pride in his defense right there. That's a big-time contest.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. There's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Thompson. Back to Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Down low, Young. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You never know where Thaddeus is going to go, right? He's got such superb instincts in these pick-and-roll sets.
Morris outside. To the middle. Young with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Asar Thompson.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Trent hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Bogdanovich inside. Young's there. They shoot again. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Chris Boucher's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And McDaniels drops them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now, here's Thompson. Still scoreless. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Detroit. Morris against Schroeder. Morris with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Thompson outside. A floater. Good on the shot. Now it's just a three-point Raptor lead.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
The pass to Trent. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Looking now at the numbers for Dennis Schroeder.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here is Morris. He has 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Raptors leading by 3. Trent, right side. Good D by Thompson.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Here's Morris. Inside, Duren, and Duren slams it in.
How about the execution of pick and roll? Monte Morris, just great understanding of how to exploit the defense.
Here's Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Otto Porter.
Bogdanovich against Porter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Stewart. And another 3 for Detroit.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Pass to McDaniels. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Morris against Trent. Over Morris. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Trent's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. It's all tied in Toronto. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Pistons, 29.
Just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
We've got Young. Siakam is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Trent in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Now Trent. Young trying to break free. Trent can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That's good from Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Pistons making a change here as well. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. All free throws good from Anunoby. The Pistons leading. Here's Cunningham. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cunningham against Barnes. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Cunningham. To the inside and stolen by Barnes. Porter looking it over. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Toronto no luck.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Ivy's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cunningham against Barnes. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Siakam up top. Defended by Bank. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Wiseman's got his first basket of the night.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Porter against Ivy. And that one's good by Porter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Porter against Ivy. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Siakam finds Young. Now, here's Anunoby. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Cunningham against Barnes. Fades back. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Count it.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Cunningham, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Cunningham against Barnes. From the left block, and Cunningham with a nice bucket inside. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby against Burks. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
It goes on Jaden Ivey. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Your Raptors. OT and Anunoby.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Raptors with some changes. Hurdle comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Porter. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 5. Passes it to Wiseman. Back to Ivy. Down low. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Shooter passes to Barnes. Over Cunningham. That misses off the backboard.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Bounce pass from Burks. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Burks. Cunningham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Here's Wiseman. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Anunoby. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Burks the pass to Ivy. Burks looking around. Offensive rebound. Wiseman hits the jump hook. Wiseman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Let's hear it, fans.
Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. As Boucher comes in for Barnes. And it's McDaniels in for OG Anunoby. To the middle, here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Schroeder against Morris. Schroeder passes to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Thompson. 8 points his last outing. Here's Stewart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 7. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson, left side. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Schroeder Schroeder with the ball. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Pirtle. Here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Morris against Schroeder. And the pass to Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Schroeder against Morris. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Boucher against Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trent's checked in for Toronto.
For your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Schroeder against Morris. Back to Stewart. Morris looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
For the Pistons.
Pistons have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Schroeder against Morris. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded close. Bucket is good.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Inside, Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Raptors trail by 8. Now, here's Achua. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. And it's blocked. Now Bogdanovich. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pass to Trent. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Schroeder. They get it back. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Achua.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Thompson against Trent. Tries it from the top of the key. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, the shot mechanics are just so pure, Gary. Trent Jr., such a dangerous shooter.
And so is Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustle is a great way to lose a game. Second half, they can generate extra possessions. It will go a long way toward getting the W.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. We've got Durant. Jaden Ivey is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Wiseman in at the center position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durham. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Schroeder, that 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Ivy. That one misses. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Passes it to Burks. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Durant. Good D by Siakam.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Ivy against Schroeder. Here's Anunoby. And that one hits back iron. Pistons leading by 5. Cunningham outside. Dishes it to Burks. He kicks to Ivy. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Cunningham. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Burks with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Siakam pulls it in.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Count it. Schroeder's got 9.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Burks. Shoots over Anunoby. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Detroit making a switch. Bagley's checked in. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Raptors third.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Cunningham against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now, here's Cunningham. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Bagley's got 8 points.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 9. And Wiseman sends it back. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Ivy. Finished off the break. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Rebound by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ivy passes to Wiseman. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Assist goes to
Wiseman's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
On defense, the Pistons. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one's good. Barnes.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Ivy. He has 5. And there's the pass to Wiseman. Ivy against Barnes. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Trent against Burks. Now, here's Trent. He's tightly guarded to the inside. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Young.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's Burks. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Bagley with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint. Yes, sir.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. Bogdanovich comes in for Cade Cunningham. Thompson, he's checked in for Burks. And Monte Morris subbed in for Ivy.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And he makes the first. Achua, he's checked in for Young. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. That one goes. Count it. Trent's got 8 points.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots. And for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Morris outside. Pass to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. He has 7.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Raptors trail by 7. Trent with it. 8 points for him. A floater. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now, here is Morris. Passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. Thompson against Trent. Pass to Boucher. And here's Trent. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Now, here is Morris. Left side, Bagley. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Porter. Plays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, when Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside, he's extremely dangerous.
And Jalen McDaniels, Doris, much like his brother Jaden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not got a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels can be a solid rotation guy.
Here is Porter. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Now here's Porter. There's the pass to Achua. Kicks it to McDaniels. It's stolen by Bagley. Now Detroit moving it up. Bogdanovich inside. Boucher defending. Now here's Duran. He's covered closely. They get it again. Raptors trail by 9. To the paint. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 10.
Defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Morris kicks to Bagley. The dish to Thompson. Goes up with a stripe, and he hits the jump shot. And that's 10 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Achua. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
For your Raptors.
The Raptors in second.
Precious.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
That free throw missing, and the Raptors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And he sinks the second. Pistons leading by 8. Bounce pass from Morris. Thompson with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And finish off by Bagley.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. It's Trent on the wing, defended by Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And McDaniels with the block. Trent against Bogdanovich. Trent passes to McDaniels. Raptors moving the ball around. And that one drops. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
Defense might want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands, because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 10. And here's Morris for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Anunoby. He's got 9. Just 3 on the clock. That shot, no good. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes against Cunningham. 4 on the clock. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pistons ball.
Schroeder against Ivy. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Schroeder passes to Siakam. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
That's good from Schroeder.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Now, here's Ivy. Bagley in the post. Siakam's there. From the line, Bagley with the bucket.
He has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Ivy against Schroeder. Now, Anunoby. Rebound, Detroit. Wiseman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tries from the block. And Ivy finishes it off.
Assisted by
Ivy's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons. Schroeder looking around. Passes it to Siakam. Wiseman with the rebound. Pistons leading by 14. Here's Ivy. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Schroeder. Up and in on the layup. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Burks. Knocked away. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. And then Anunoby slams it in.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ivy against Schroeder. Here's Bagley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Schroeder against Ivy. The pass to Pirtle. Over Wiseman. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Pirtle.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Ivy against Schroeder, the 11-footer, and Detroit again with the bucket.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Siakam. Goes back up. He lays it in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Cunningham passes to Burks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Trent's checked in for Toronto.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
Burks on the wing, defended by Trent. Burks kicks to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Passes it to Schroeder. He takes it in.
Pistons foul. James Wiseman. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Dennis Schroeder.
And the first one at the line is good. We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. Wiseman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
James Wiseman.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
Good on both. And here are the Raptors now. And here is Barnes. Cunningham with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Alec Burks. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Good on the second free throw. Siakam with it. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Over Barnes. Cunningham's shot is off. Raptors trail by 11. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Barnes. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Ivy kicks to Burks. The Pistons working the ball around now. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Now here's Schroeder. Barnes left side over Cunningham. Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And the Raptors call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Trent. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here he goes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
That's his second.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
For the Pistons, Alec Burks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Raptors trail by 12. Now Barnes. Siakam outside. Over Bagley. Detroit with the rebound. Bagley's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Ivy. Sinks the triple.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Ivy against Schroeder. Down low, Burks with the steal. Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Cunningham against Trent. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Contested interior look for the young gun, Mr. Gary Trent Jr., making it look easy inside.
Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Trent following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Hurdle finds Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Jr.
The free throw drops for Trent. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Pistons now. Cunningham with it. Into the lane. Ivy dishes to Wiseman. Over Barnes. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Down by 15. Now, here's Burks. He kicks it to Ivy. So here's Burks.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
The pass to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Trent. Feeds it to Barnes. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Pass to Burks. Now Bagley. He dishes it to Ivy. Clock at 6. Now Burks. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Detroit.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Marvin Bagley.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Goes up on the wing, and Pirtle pulls it down. And Toronto has possession. 15-point game. They grab their own miss. Trent, left side. On the wing, Barnes. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.